This story is heavy. Pay attention, because it's a chilling lesson about what hiding the truth can really cost. I'll never forget the night I realized my secret wasn't a rush anymore. It became a burden. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, hearing his voice in my head, wondering how I let myself slip so far. I thought I was trading love for freedom, for fire, for something greater than the safe little life I had. But instead, I traded it for endless nights of guilt, a stomach that never settles, and the constant fear of everything collapsing. My name is Marissa, and not long ago I had what looked like a perfect life. A steady career, a kind husband named Alex, and a modest home we built with patience and effort. He wasn't wealthy. He wasn't dazzling. But he was steady. The kind of man who'd bring me flowers from the corner shop or rub my shoulders when I looked tired. But I was restless. Maybe it was boredom. Maybe selfishness. Maybe something broken in me. I craved more than the quiet rhythm Alex gave. I told myself I deserved more. More spark, more attention, more risk. That's when I met Vincent. He was Alex's opposite. Charming, unpredictable, magnetic. The kind of man who commanded the room. We crossed paths at a work event, and when his eyes met mine, it felt like he already knew the parts of me I kept buried. I should have walked away, but I didn't. I gave him my number. At first it was small: coffee, meetings, late-night messages, a kiss in the dark. Before I slipped into my car, I told myself it was harmless, just fun, just a secret to brighten the dullness. But Vincent wasn't content with scraps. He wanted all of me, and the truth wanted it too. The secrecy didn't last. Alex started to notice my late nights, the way I jumped when my phone buzzed. His questions were gentle, giving me space to be honest. But I wasn't. I lied so easily it scared me, because by then I was already too far gone. Vincent made me feel alive in ways I thought Alex never could. Or so I convinced myself. Then came the night Vincent forced my hand. We sat in his car outside a hotel, windows fogged with heat, and whispered promises. He brushed my hair aside and said, "No more hiding. Leave him be mine completely." I froze. Destroying my marriage made me sick, but losing him seemed unbearable. He leaned close and said the words that still echo in my skull: "If you stay with Alex, you'll be half a woman. With me, you'll be whole." I knew it was manipulation, but I let myself believe it. Slowly, I drifted from Alex. No more cooking dinner together, no more sharing stories of my day, no more reaching for his hand. My love for him didn't vanish, but it faded into silence. Until one night, he confronted me. The kitchen smelled of burnt pasta I'd forgotten on the stove. He looked at me with weary eyes and asked, "Marissa, are you in love with someone else?" I couldn't answer. My silence was enough. He didn't yell. He didn't accuse. He only nodded, like he'd known all along, and whispered, "I hope he gives you everything I couldn't." The next morning, I packed my bags. Traded a safe, steady love for Vincent's promises. And for a while, I thought I'd won passion, freedom, adventure. We traveled, laughed, lived recklessly. Thought I'd chosen the life I deserved. But the mask slipped. Vincent's charm turned manipulative. His spontaneity became anger. He decided who I could see, where I could go, how I should dress. He didn't want a partner. He wanted control. I'll never forget one night at dinner. The waiter smiled politely as he poured my wine. Vincent's grip on my thigh tightened until I nearly gasped. Later, he accused me of flirting, shouting, until I shrank into myself, then kissed me as if nothing happened. That was when I realized I hadn't chosen freedom I'd chosen a prison. But I stayed, because secrets trap you. If I left Vincent, I'd have to face Alex, face my family, face myself. I told everyone Alex and I just grew apart. Could I admit the truth, that I'd thrown away a good man for a toxic affair? Nights became torture. Vincent slept soundly beside me while I stared into the dark, haunted by Alex's face that final night. The heartbreak in his eyes. The way he didn't beg me to stay. The silence cut deeper than any scream. Now, 2 years later, I live in chains. Vincent hasn't softened. If anything, he's colder, more controlling. I don't feel safe. But guilt holds me here. Shame locks my lips. And when I close my eyes, I don't dream of Vincent. I see Alex. I see the love I discarded for a secret that became my curse. I wonder if these sleepless nights are my punishment, or only the beginning of what I truly deserve. Not every story ends with justice or revenge. Some end with nothing but regret. And maybe that's the heaviest ending of them all.